Bulanghe Tavwa, we love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bulaminaka, I'm Linda Form, a student Suva. I love listening to Today FM because they play latest music and they rock.
Hi, my name is Osnate. I'm from Ba. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, I'm a curator from Nandi. We love listening to Today FM. Here in Nandi, it rocks.
Hi, I'm Shania. I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM and it rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In the news tonight, supermarkets investigated for misleading representation. Drivers outsmarting speed cameras, says LTA. And unauthorized agents continue benefiting from the real estate sector.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Amrita Sagar.
Another supermarket is under surveillance for a notice posted within its premises that reads, if you find the price difference between the shelf and the system pricing, the system takes precedent. The Fijian Competition and Consumer Commission is investigating this case. This new case was highlighted by the FCCC after MH Superfresh was fined $20,000 for misrepresentation of prices on the shelf compared to the system pricing. Korey Tandalala reports.
The FCCC, through its continuous monitoring work and through public assistance, is cracking down on supermarkets that are displaying misleading information.
We are currently looking at one other supermarket that's actually got a notice to say if you find that the difference between the shelf and the system price is correct. There is a strong message in this particular case that goes out to everybody else in the market to say that you can't just get away with simple things, although it may be just one product.
While not divulging much information on the ongoing investigation, Joel Abraham says several supermarkets are being monitored.
One of the things that we do notice when people go in to do their shopping, especially grocery shopping, because there's never just one or two items, people will at least buy 30, 40, 50 items. And by the time you reach the counter, you would have forgotten what the price was on the shelf.
MH Superfresh was fined $20,000 by the Suva Magistrates Court for misleading representation. This after FCCC officers conducted a surprise inspection following a consumer complaint. Korey Tandalala, FBC News.
Speed cameras are proven to encourage safe driving behavior, but the Land Transport Authority has discovered many drivers are outsmarting it. The LTA is now looking at new ways to catch these drivers who tend to slow down when approaching the speed camera zones and accelerate speed once they have passed it. Apinisa Wangairandovu reports.
While these speed cameras are effective in detecting notorious drivers, the LTA says they are still facing some challenges.
One of the challenges that we have with the speed cameras is that they're very difficult to move around. And after a period of time, people get to know where they are.
The LTA is now working on new plans to catch those drivers who are trying to cheat the system.
We're hoping to bring to the table some further initiatives, perhaps to deploy mobile camera systems. The other thing we're looking at is average speed camera systems, which measure the average speed over a given distance. So that will address the issue of people slowing down at the cameras and then speeding up when they get out of range.
FBC News spoke to a few people on the streets who have welcomed the move.
I support the move because we have a lot of reckless drivers.
It's good to have new system, especially that we have people who are outsmarting the speed cameras.
In my opinion, it would be okay in terms of causing less casualties on the roads.
The LTA will be installing more speed cameras on new 4-lane roads in an effort to reduce accidents. Apinisa Wangrandobu, FBC News.
Following revelations that some lawyers are involved in the real estate business, the bank officers and insurance agents are now under the spotlight. The Real Estate Licensing Board has received several reports from the Western Division that insurance agents are selling properties without a valid license. Kritika Kumar reports.
Unauthorized agents selling properties and getting commission out of it is a concern for the Real B.
Other people are also involved in buying and selling properties, such as the lawyers, the bank officers who are also getting some commission out of the sale of properties, and of course the insurance agents who move around selling policies, and in that process they also sell properties.
The board is working on prosecuting those agents who don't follow the legislation.
Well, some have been holding money, which should be in a trust account, but they put into personal accounts. Some have been operating without having a registered license, and there are so many other issues are there for them that we can prosecute them under the law.
The Real Estate Association president says this remains a challenge as they don't have the powers to stop such illegal activities.
Unfortunate thing about it is most of them are not licensed, and they can be categorized as bogus agents. Unfortunately, we are a body which does not have powers to enforce any law upon these people.
The association has reported around 100 cases to the Real B and around 16 have been referred to the police. Kritika Kumar, FBC News.
Health Minister Dr. Ephraim Wangay Nambete has started a new challenge called the Health Selfie. Wangay Nambete demonstrated the challenge while launching the Pinktober event at the CWM Hospital. He asked members of the health fraternity to take selfies and then question themselves about their health.
This is what Pinktober is. I want you to ask that person on that picture, are you sure you don't have cancer? Ask that person. Okay, ask the person in the picture, are you sure you won't drop dead tomorrow from a heart attack? Ask the person in the picture. Last question, have you had a medical check within the last month? Okay, that's something that I've started. It's called a health selfie. And that's what Pinktober is all about.
Wangay Nambete says every individual, including cancer survivors, should make an effort to take a selfie. Up ahead, FDB explains financial position. And Total Fiji opens 2 new branches. This and more coming up.
Bula, I'm Miri, I'm from Lautoka and I love Gold FM because they play all my classic hits.
Hi, my name is Fiona from Tavua and I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, I'm Ini from Raki Raki. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
The Legal Aid Commission says people are benefiting from the new offices they have opened in the rural areas. Director Shaheen Ali says while they are not busy every day of the week, it saves people's money and time to travel to urban areas to access legal services. Catherine Krishna reports.
The new office in Kayasi Singatoka is benefiting those seeking legal services.
We opened the office in Kayasi last year, as you correctly pointed out. That has been going on well. Business is a bit slow, but that doesn't mean that people are not requiring our services.
Shaheen Ali says cases mostly related to land disputes are registered with them.
In fact, out of the west, which is predominantly a farming community, so a lot of land-related matters, tenancy agreements as well, lease not being renewed, and disputes between family members all over a piece of land, unfortunately.
Legal Aid is working on opening 3 more offices in other rural communities.
In terms of how we could open an office in Rotuma and Kandavu, in Vundawa as well.
Fijians have welcomed this initiative, saying they are happy that legal services are available for them easily.
People in rural areas are in need of legal aid services, and this initiative is good.
The Legal Aid have done a great job in bringing their help, the legal aid assistance, to where the people are living.
People in rural areas cannot afford private lawyers, therefore legal aid services is necessary.
A total of 19 legal aid officers around the country are providing free advices and services to Fijians. Catherine Krishna, FBC News.
The Fiji Development Bank maintained a sustainable financial position throughout the 2017 financial year, with total assets sitting at $402 million when compared to $374 million in 2016. Chief Executive Mark Close gave the figures while making submissions to the Public Accounts Committee. Lena Rees has more.
The Fiji Development Bank's core function is lending money, but now it is also realigning its function to inculcate a culture of seamless service delivery.
Agriculture was represented the highest number of approvals during the year, but there was also significant growth in approvals in manufacturing, particularly for SMEs. The bank, as at the end of 2017, had a 47% share of agricultural financing and 99% share of cane financing.
Committee member Ratonengama Lalombalavo asked the FDB chief executive where he sees the bank in the next 5 years.
How do you, as a CEO, foresee the future of the bank as under the requirement of Section 5, which is your core function?
We have a license, we have the capability to take term deposits at the moment, but in the same vein, what we are offering on our term deposits, the commercial banks are very good at competing with us on those as well. So, there is always the option of a retail license. Again, that's something that is a possibility.
The FDB loan portfolio in 2017 increased to $438 million compared to $375 million in 2016. Lena Reese, FBC News.
Total Fiji officially inaugurated 2 new service stations in Nadi today. Built to meet international standards, the Total Nadi Background and Total Vutualevu stations are designed to provide value-added services to enable customer experience and convenience. 15 new job opportunities have been created with the opening of the service station at Vutualevu. There are 30 total service stations around the country.
We are delighted to open the Total Vutualevu station today. This is the second one. We opened Total Nadi Back Road last month. This is in line with our strategy to be in close proximity to our customers. We want to bring the best value to our consumers in Fiji by being as close to them as possible.
More than 200 people gathered at the Dinara Resort to watch British singer, songwriter, record producer and actor Arjun Kumaraswamy perform. The charity show, which started around 10 last night, was enjoyed by many who wanted to catch a glimpse of the superstar. The 28-year-old sang a number of his hit songs. He is known by his stage name Arjun and was born in Colombo, Sri Lanka and raised in London. He gained attention following an R&B cover version of the Tamil song Why This Kolaveri D, which was uploaded on YouTube in December 2011. In 2016, he was the most viewed UK Asian artist on YouTube with over 250 million views. Ahead in sport, Flying Fijians remain in Oita to prepare for Wales clash. And Fijians gear up for Glendale Sevens. Details after the break.
Hi, I'm Shamiza. And I'm Salma. We're from Nandi and we love Mirchi FM because it's hot.
My name is Rajnita Lata and I'm from Vatulaloba. और हम सब मिर्ची FM सुनता है because it's hot.
Hi, my name is Vinita. I'm from Lambasa. I love listening to Mirchi FM. It's number 1.
हमारा नाम सागर रेड्डी है. हम लोग स्कूल में, हम लोग घर में और
Fiji Airways Flying Fijians coach John McKee has a 3-day turnaround to brush up their set pieces ahead of their final pool match against Wales. McKee says his players have undergone recovery sessions and the next few days in Osaka will be of intense training. Save Wanga with the story.
John McKee says the atmosphere in camp after the team's win has been positive.
We know that the challenge ahead of us, we know what a good side Wales are. We're really taking a very positive attitude towards this game, and we're going to certainly give it our best shot, and believe that, you know, if we can bring our absolute best game, we can be successful against Wales.
McKee adds there are currently no injury concerns.
We stay in Osaka for a few days before we travel down to Oita, so the first 2 training days for us will take place here in Osaka, so that's good. We're very familiar with the training venue and it worked really well for us in the lead up to Georgia, so it'll work well for us in the lead up to Wales. So we'll train here Saturday, Sunday before flying to Oita on Monday.
The Flying Fijians will travel to Oita City on Monday after tomorrow's training session in Osaka. They will face Wales at 9:45 p.m. in their last pool match of the Rugby World Cup next Wednesday in Oita Stadium, Japan. Save Wanga, FBC Sports.
The Japan 2019 dream is over for Italy, but for South Africa, it may yet just be taking form. They took a huge step towards the Rugby World Cup quarterfinals last night with a 49-3 bonus point win over Italy, who had a man sent off for a dangerous tackle. The Springboks kept their cool to overpower the ragged Italy. Japan have the chance to go one step closer to making out-of-pool play for the first time at a World Cup. Japan, who remain unbeaten in their pool, will take on Samoa at 10:30 tonight. Meanwhile, England can essentially book its quarter-final spot by all, but ending Argentina's hopes tonight. The two square off in Tokyo for what shapes as a Pool C decider, while Argentina is in need of a quiet startling from reversal. Brodie Retallick will make his return from injury for the All Blacks in their third Rugby World Cup match against Namibia tomorrow at Tokyo Stadium. The veteran lock has been sidelined for the past 10 weeks since dislocating his shoulder during a match against the Springboks in July. The first tournament of the HSBC World Rugby Women's 7 Series kicks off in Glendale, USA tomorrow. The Fiji Airways Fijiana women's side is in Pool C with Australia, Spain and Canada. The Sefuli coach side will meet Canada in its first match at 4:15 a.m. tomorrow. They will meet Australia at 6:37 a.m. and Spain at 9:21 a.m. tomorrow. Well, it's no secret the Raiders are underdogs heading into tomorrow's NRL Grand Finale. Fiji has finished fourth in the OFC Olympic qualifier. The team lost to Vanuatu 1-0 in the third place playoff this afternoon. Both teams were locked 0-0 at halftime. Vanuatu's Azaria Solomon scored the winning goal in the 75th minute. And meanwhile, New Zealand has qualified for the 2020 Olympic Games that will be held in Japan. New Zealand beat Vanuatu 5-0 in the final at Churchill Park in Lautoka. Well, Eibar were held to a 1-1 draw against Real Betis in the La Liga football competition this morning. Eibar led 1-0 at halftime before Loren Moron equalized for Real Betis in the 66th minute. Well, it was cloudy conditions with showers that was experienced over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands today. It was mostly cloudy weather with isolated afternoon showers that prevailed elsewhere. We take a look at the west. It was cloudy with a touch of rain this afternoon. And eastwards from Pacific Harbour to Suva, it was mostly cloudy as well with scattered showers. Rain is expected late at night though. And up north, similar conditions as other centres, rain expected late at night as well. Now at sea, moderate to fresh southeast winds, moderate to rough seas are forecast. Now for the tides, high tide is at 12:11 tomorrow morning with low tide at 6:45 a.m. Sunrise will be at 5:45. Now tomorrow, showers will increase to rain, becoming frequent and heavy with isolated thunderstorms as well. And looking further on to Monday, there will be occasional rain, heavy at times, and few thunderstorms over most places. Recapping the main stories, supermarkets investigated for misleading representation. Drivers outsmarting speed cameras, says LTA. And unauthorized agents continue benefiting from the real estate sector. Now for these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. On to our poll question segment. This week, we are asking, is rugby union becoming too reliant on video refereeing? You can visit our FBC website to answer that question. Well, do send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email. You can send it to fbcnews@fbc.com.fj, or you can share it with us via our Facebook page, FBC News. You can also follow and tweet us those news tips at FBC News or hashtag FBC News. And that was your FBC News for tonight. Until next time, good night.
We love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bulaminaka, I'm Linda Form. I studied at Suva. I love listening to Today FM because they play latest music and they rock.
Hi, my name is Asnate. I'm from Ba. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, I'm Makereta from Nandi. We love listening to Today FM. Here in Nandi, it rocks.
Hi, I'm Shania. I'm from Lautoka and I love Today FM and it rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.